Kourtney Kardashian wants nothing to do with her family. Kourtney Kardashian wants nothing to do with her family anymore. Once she got married to Travis Barker, she did not have much time around her family. There is a lot to discuss about this. Kourtney now has stepchildren, not forgetting that she does have children of her own with Scott Disick. However, she is no longer making an effort for her other family. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Travis Barker takes her off the market. Kourtney Kardashian has not had the best love life history, just like the rest of her family. She has children with Scott Disick. However, they did not work out. He is still close to her family and shows up at times. Now she is married to Travis Barker, who is in the band Blink-182. They have been married for a while and seem to be happy with each other. Travis also has children from a previous relationship. So both of them have to navigate parenting stepchildren and making their family their own. However, they seem to be doing an amazing job at it, and the siblings seem to be close. Kourtney Kardashian wants nothing to do with family. Kourtney Kardashian wants nothing to do with her family now that she is married to Travis Barker. Fans have picked up on this. Kim made a post about Easter where she, Khloe, Rob, Kris, and their children were present. They had matching pajamas and were having a great time. However, Kourtney was missing, and fans think she doesn't want to be around them anymore. It seems as though fans think Kourtney is not around as much because she is making her immediate family a priority. Fans do not blame her for any of this. She is focusing on all the children in her home and her husband. However, they do not approve of how much PDA Kourtney and Travis partake in. The two seem to be happy together and living their best lives. Kourtney Kardashian had always been the outlier in a family that thrived on lights, camera, and spectacle. While Kim, Khloe, and Kris scrolled through brand deals and filtered drama like a curated gallery, Kourtney had been slowly, but steadily, pulling away. And now it was official. She wanted nothing to do with her family. The announcement didn't come in the form of a cryptic Instagram post or a camera-ready confessional on the Kardashians. It came in silence. It started when Kourtney skipped Kris's ultra-curated birthday bash in Calabasas, a glitter-drenched affair complete with drone light shows, custom champagne bottles, and Kris quotes etched into dessert spoons. The absence didn't go unnoticed. The family table had a glaring empty seat, framed by matching channel floral arrangements. Kim had tried to laugh it off, claiming Kourtney was just detoxing in Malibu, but the truth was much heavier. Behind closed doors, Kourtney had drawn a line in the sand. "I'm done," she had said to Travis Barker as they sipped matcha lattes on their Montecito balcony. "I'm done playing a part in a family that doesn't see me for who I really am." Travis nodded, his tattooed fingers wrapping around hers. He had heard this before, but something about the way she said it now felt final. Not like a sisterly spat. Not like a passing frustration, but like a quiet emancipation. For years, Kourtney had been the earth sign tethered to a hurricane of fire. Kim's ambition, Khloe's hustle, Kris's empire building, Kylie's lip kits, Kendall's runway walks. Kourtney tried to build her own corner with Poosh, but even that came with eye rolls and side glances from the rest. Wellness with a Wi-Fi signal, Kim had once joked. The words still stung. But the real unraveling began with the wedding, the Italy affair, the multiple gowns, the moody coastal glamour. She had expected her family to celebrate the moment with her. Instead, she found herself in constant defense mode. They made it about them, she told Travis after the ceremony. Kim flew her whole glam team just to shoot her own content. And Khloe spent the entire trip interrogating me about whether I was really happy. Who does that? So Kourtney began to unplug, Not just from the show, but from the whole Kardashian industrial complex. She stopped replying to group texts. She muted the family chat on Slack. She told the Hulu producers she wouldn't be returning for the next season, not even for a cameo. Her sisters thought she was just being moody, but Kourtney wasn't moody. She was free. In a Malibu cafe, tucked away from paparazzi, Kourtney met with an old friend from college, someone who didn't care about her follower count or her tabloid presence. "I haven't been this calm in years," Kourtney confessed over avocado toast. No glam squad, no ring light. "You look like you're breathing again." Silence. Meanwhile, back in Calabasas, the rest of the family was spinning. Kim hosted an emergency wine night with Khloe and Kris. "She's doing this for attention," Kim said, swirling her glass. Classic middle child complex. Khloe sighed. "No, I think she's serious this time." Kris pursed her lips, already calculating the potential loss in viewership. "We need to bring her back into the fold. Maybe a Poosh crossover episode." But Kourtney wasn't buying it. Not anymore. She had spent her whole life being edited, polished, directed. Now she wanted real. She wanted mornings without ring lights, conversations without agendas, love without cameras. Even her children sensed the shift. Penelope had stopped begging to film TikToks with her cousins. Mason, now growing into a young teen with his own mind, asked her once, "Why don't we see Grandma and Auntie Kim anymore?" Kourtney knelt beside him, brushing his hair gently. "Because sometimes, Mason, even people you love don't make you feel good about yourself." Mason nodded like he understood more than she expected. Of course, social media speculated wildly. Rumors flew. Kourtney's having a breakdown. Kourtney's secretly pregnant again. Inside the feud, Kourtney bans Kim from her house. But she didn't respond. Not a statement. Not a post. Not even a like. The most public thing she did was a grainy Instagram story of her backyard. Sunlight spilling over lemon trees. A soft breeze moving through linen curtains. The caption, "Peace greater than everything." That was all. Kim, frustrated, took to her own story. Some people confuse peace with running away from accountability. It didn't land well. Fans, once loyal to the Kim-Kris dynasty, started shifting. Kourtney's quiet resistance had become a movement. Online communities praised her for drawing boundaries, for choosing authenticity over legacy, for breaking free from the Kardashian machine. "She's the realest one," one tweet read. "Honestly, Kourtney's era of peace is my 2025 energy," said another. Months passed. Kris sent flowers. Kim sent texts. Khloe sent long voice notes reminiscing about childhood days before fame touched them. Kourtney read, listened, and thanked them. But she didn't go back. Not for a Hulu special. Not for Kris's annual Christmas card shoot. Not even for Kendall's Paris fashion show. She was building a new life. A real one. One night, she and Travis hosted a small dinner. No press, no theme, no photographers. Just friends, laughter, and the scent of lavender candles. A toast was made. To Kourtney, someone said, for finally choosing herself. She raised her glass, eyes misty but clear. "About time," she said and smiled. In a world where everything is filtered, scripted, and for sale, Kourtney Kardashian did the most radical thing a Kardashian could do. She opted out.